As a member of the royal family, Prince Harry, unsurprisingly, grew up in full view of everyone. This means that we have seen him live a life that many of us can only dream of, especially considering his condition. However, although he has always lived in luxury, moving between various British palaces, attending the best private schools, and hanging out in the most expensive clubs and bars in the world, there have been many sad events in Prince Harry's life. Royal life is an unimaginable wealth and privilege, but at the same time it requires almost daily communication with the press. Since childhood, Prince Harry has had to endure overly curious reporters and undoubtedly annoying photographers. When it comes to Prince Harry, the press has been known to use drones and helicopters to invade his life and that of his family. This was especially the case when Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, began dating, although he reportedly did his best to hide from their annoying lenses. After all, Prince Harry has filed several lawsuits against the press harassing him. It's quite tragic that the royal has never been allowed to retire. The princess died in a car accident in 1997, when Prince Harry was just 12 years old. For Princess Diana's two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, her death was a traumatic, life-changing event. In a documentary titled Our Mother Diana, Her Life and Legacy, Prince Harry spoke about the death of Princess Diana. "There's not a day that William and I don't dream about her. I was still there," he said. "We're wondering what kind of mother she would be now." Prince Harry also admitted that he still thinks about his last phone conversation with his mother and regrets that it was short. In 2017, Prince Harry spoke about his mental health problems. As he said, it was only at the age of 20 that he realized that he needed help to cope with grief. He even said that he experienced irrational fits of anger that he could not explain. "I just didn't understand what was wrong with me," he shared. As it turned out, Prince Harry's hidden grief over the death of his mother led to what can be called a mental breakdown. In 2020, Prince Harry spoke in more detail about his path to mental health. At one of the events, he said that he had been undergoing therapy for 3 years to cope with the trauma. Most people will agree that adolescence is very important for human development. Whether you like going to school or not, the people you meet and the things you learn over the years can change you for the rest of your life. However, for Prince Harry, a normal school life was impossible. From the age of 13, the prince attended the prestigious Eton boarding school. On the first day, Prince Harry was followed by the press while he got to know the teachers and toured the school. In addition, unlike other students, Prince Harry had his own room, as well as a permanent bodyguard who slept in the next room. Like many of his royal predecessors, Prince Harry joined the British Army after graduating from high school. He served in the Army until 2015 and received many titles: Captain General of the Royal Marines, Honorary Commandant of the Royal Air Force Honington Air Base, Honorary Commodore Commander-in-Chief of Small Ships, and Scuba Diving of the Royal Naval Command. However, when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle retired from the royal family, Prince Harry had to give up these titles, although he initially planned to keep them for life. Having lost the titles he had been working on for so long, Prince Harry was devastated. Unfortunately, he had to make a very difficult decision and give up something that was incredibly important to him. From an early age, he was subject to a strict set of rules, which made him a rebel. For Prince Harry, growing up as a direct descendant of Queen Elizabeth II meant that he would have to obey the strict rules that the royal family adheres to. For any young person, such an adulthood would not be easy. And although most of us know that Prince Harry became a bad boy in early adulthood, as it turned out, he showed signs of rebellion at the age of 8. According to a series of letters written by Princess Diana, the young Prince Harry has always had difficulty obeying royal rules. Harry was constantly getting into trouble at boarding school. It is not known exactly what tricks Harry was doing at that time, but it is obvious that the royal code did not bother him too much. After all, Prince Harry was called a rebel because of his penchant for hanging out. And in 2019, Prince Harry's decision to step away from the affairs of the royal family was, perhaps, the most real rebellious step. It wasn't easy for Prince Harry to find true love as a prince. Fortunately, he finally fell in love with a woman who was willing to make the necessary sacrifices related to marrying a member of the royal family. However, it wasn't always easy for the royal couple. The British press relentlessly pursued Prince Harry and his wife, often publishing highly questionable stories. Moreover, some of the materials about the royal couple were openly racist. The couple issued a public statement to the heads of Britain's largest tabloids, saying they would not cooperate with them after the way they were treated. It was painful for Prince Harry to see his wife being treated so badly by his own country's press. One of the most shocking moments in the history of the royal family was when Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, announced their decision to step away from the royal role in 2019. Although Prince Harry was clearly upset to have left the royal family, he also felt he had no choice. It was certainly one of the most tragic moments in the life of the royal family. In fact, the couple's unexpected departure from royal life indicates their unwillingness to live under the scrutiny of the tabloids. And although Prince Harry and Meghan's move to America at first seemed like a respite from the prying eyes of the public, some believe that the couple will never be able to lead a normal life and will not get the privacy they seek. As soon as you step away from something, people naturally want to know even more what you're doing. It is likely that Prince Harry and his wife will always be attacked by paparazzi, even despite moving to another country. For most of his life, Prince Harry and his brother Prince William have been incredibly close. After all, they've been through a lot together. However, according to some reports, a rather serious feud arose between the brothers, which lasted 2 years. Apparently, it all started in 2018, when Prince William tried to interfere in Prince Harry's relationship with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, then Meghan Markle. I was told by several sources that Prince Harry was furious, one of the reporters shared. Then, in October 2019, Prince Harry admitted that his relationship with Prince William had really changed. "Trouble happens," he explained, "but we are brothers. We will always be brothers." The royal family added that the press had exaggerated the gap. On September 8, 2022, the world as we knew it changed. Queen Elizabeth II died at the age of 96. The monarch had an indelible impact on the whole world, but most of all her death was felt by the closest people, including Prince Harry. Although Prince Harry had already left the royal family by the time of Queen Elizabeth's death, he was still close to her. "My grandmother and I were very close, and we had a special relationship. I miss her very much, as well as her cheeky sense of humor and wit," Harry said a few months after her death. Harry's relationship with his family was very strained at the time of Queen Elizabeth's death, but he and Meghan Markle attended the funeral anyway. In early 2024, King Charles III announced that he had been diagnosed with cancer. Given the state of Prince Harry and Charles' relationship at the time of the king's diagnosis, many wondered how Harry would react to the news. As the prince later confirmed, Harry went to his father as soon as he heard the news. In the United Kingdom, titles are very important, especially for those who have them. When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left the royal family, they also lost the status of His or Her Royal Highness. This is a particularly coveted status in the United Kingdom, as historically it was given only to the children and grandchildren of the monarch. In addition, as a result of the departure from royal duties, Prince Harry lost his military ranks. Although Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, no longer have the status of His Royal Highness, and Prince Harry no longer has his military titles, the couple retained their titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex when they stepped down from their posts. Prince Harry is far from the first representative of the British royal family to lose his titles, and not the last. In 2022, Prince Andrew lost his Royal Highness status due to court charges, and in the late 1930s, King Edward VI abdicated the throne to Mary Wallis Simpson, and because of his decision, he also lost his royal titles.